Hey everyone, good morning. Welcome to Vlogmas day 15. I'm getting such a late start this morning. I just could not get myself out of bed. I stayed up a little later than I normally do, but last night, but still, I don't know why. I just couldn't get myself out of bed. Anyways, I have come down to my desk to get some more work done. I'm still trying to get I mentioned one of our staff members was trying to get access to students' classrooms, so I'm still working on that list because it was lengthy. So I'll get that done today. And then my coffee today, this morning, I've already brewed it. I don't know if I'm gonna like it. I haven't tasted it yet. But it's just like a classic French vanilla. But again, it's just not my preference. So I'll give you an update on that. I just poured it, so it's hot. So I don't want to taste it yet. And one other fun thing is I cleaned out my purse because last week I was supposed to clean out my purse on one of my task days and I didn't. Generally what I do because I like to switch up purses, but what I do is I'll just take the stuff that I need, like my wallet, really just like my wallet, and I take it out of the one I'm using and I put it into the new one. So the old one just like stays cluttered. I don't empty it out until I'm gonna use that purse again. But anyways, I cleaned one out and I found these pens that I had in that purse and I don't know how long they've been in there. These are the Tool metallic pens. So it came in a pack, red, green, silver, and gold. And I know I used up all the red already. I'm using green. I have it over there. I just use it as part of my shipping, like making notes when I'm shipping out packages. But I found my gold and my silver, so excited. And then I had this other Simply Gilded pen in that. So I'll just stick that in my little pen box right there. Okay, so yeah, I gotta just get this day going, get this started, and I'll check in on you guys at lunchtime. Hey guys, so it's a good number of hours later. I know I didn't check in during lunchtime, but I was enjoying my lunch with a FaceTime with some work friends. Well, one work friend and then my other friend, I mentioned her before. Her name is Melissa. She is the one who who invited me to go work out with her. Anyways, the three of us, well, she used to work with us, but then she got a promotion and she moved to another school. So now we don't see each other as often. We don't see each other at work. Well, I don't see anybody at work because we're working from home. But anyways, the three of us were on a FaceTime and it was a much needed break. I've had such a crazy morning. So I got a phone call this morning from my assistant principal asking if I could help with a student. We had a new student. Well, I was told we had a new student who was enrolled and she was in her first period teacher's class and was having just a really hard time understanding the program, understanding how to maneuver through the program, and the teacher was helping her. Well, the teacher then ran into an issue because the teacher had to now go to her second period class, and the little girl, or the girl that she was helping, was still on her meet. And I guess apparently the mother of the girl was yelling at the teacher and using curse words at the teacher about, you're not helping my child, you're not helping my child, you're trying to, get rid of her. When in fact, the teacher was just saying, I need to go to my other class. My 30 kids are waiting for me in my other class right now. I'm trying to help your daughter. During this situation, the assistant principal called me to ask me if I could help her. So the teacher let the parent know, like, listen, I am trying to help you, but unfortunately I have to go to another class right now, but I have a strategist who's coming to help your daughter. And the mother was not having it. The mother was not having it. The mother was not listening to the teacher. The mother was cursing her out. The teacher had to ultimately mute her because the teacher was in two meets, one with the girl, and she was in her Google Meet with her second period class. So she had to mute that lady so that her other class couldn't hear that conversation that was happening. So I, during all this time, I had already sent an email to the student saying, join me at this Google Meet link. So this Google Meet, I sent the link. Meet me here so that I can walk you through the whole program and get you going and get you the help that you need. And my daughter was coming upstairs to get her laptop. So I sat in that Google Meet for 30 minutes and that student never showed up. So I messaged the teacher back and I said, hey, that the student never showed up. And she said, well, apparently the mother is very angry. She said I was very disrespectful for putting her on mute, but she doesn't understand that, or she won't understand that I had to put her on mute because she was using inappropriate language when I had a classroom full of students. So it's just so sad because then when I looked up this student's history, she hadn't been enrolled in a school for over a year. And prior to that, she had been from school to school to school to school. So it's just so sad because, like, what kind of education is this child getting, you know? And when here we are trying to help and trying to get her to where she needs to be, we're faced with all these barriers. So apparently the mom told the daughter to log off of her Chromebook, don't do anything for the rest of the day today, and they'll try again tomorrow, which just simply means that tomorrow it's going to be a same exact story. So it was very frustrating because this poor teacher was just so, she couldn't believe what was happening. Like, she couldn't believe that this parent was yelling at her when all she was trying to do was help the child when she needed the help. But unfortunately, she had to move on to her next class. And it was just a very sad situation. So that was very stressful. So then I got to talk to my friends at lunchtime and, you know, kind of get through that. And then later on in the afternoon, AP called again, asking me to meet with another teacher to help her set up her Google Meet to where the students aren't allowed into the Meet until the teacher is in it, which was part of our instruction from the beginning of the year, like to make sure your Google Meet is set up that way. Well, her Google Meet was not set up that way, so apparently students had been entering the Meet before the teacher, and there was some, again, inappropriate things happening with these students who were entering the Meet. So it was just a stressful day. So I was spending the rest, so at 2, then I had to take my daughter to work, drove back, grabbed a coffee from Starbucks, and then I got down to doing some shop work. So I'm excited because I'm adding some new fonts to my shop, so I'm just kind of working on that and just trying to change things up a little bit or add some more things in there. And it's a perfect time because I've already caught up on all my open orders, and I'm gonna be again, since I'm gonna be on vacation, I decided, like I had mentioned before, I'm not putting the shop on vacation mode, but I am going to extend my processing times just to cover the amount of time I'm gone. But I figure if I leave it open, then I can still add new things to the shop, and customers can still purchase from the shop, just with the understanding that the processing times are longer than usual, but will return to normal once I get back into town. So I just needed to take a mental, like I needed to just focus on myself for a little bit. So that was nice. And then I got another crazy email from another teacher who was, I just don't, I don't even know how to handle it. So anyways, I'm not going to handle it. It's not my responsibility to handle it, but luckily I don't have to. So luckily I don't have to. And I meet with my admin team tomorrow morning anyway, so I'll have to discuss it with them and let them figure it out because that is that's in their job title, not mine. So I am very much looking forward to just getting this week over and done with. Like, seriously, it's only Tuesday and it needs to just hurry up and be Friday because I can't handle this anymore. So in just a few minutes, well, it's already after 4 o'clock. I'm gonna choose another meal to cook. I did eat my leftovers for lunch, which was really nice because I had like a good lunch. And then so anyways, I need to cook another dinner tonight. So I'll have to decide which one I'm gonna do. I guess I'm gonna do that Parmesan chicken bake or whatever it's called with the zucchini noodles. And hopefully that's good too, because generally I do make my own zucchini noodles. Like I have my own spiral thing, but this time I just bought the frozen ones. So I hope they don't turn out to be like soggy like they were, the cauliflower rice one was. So I'm gonna make sure that that is not the case. And it's gonna be a lot easier now since I haven't spent the whole day in the kitchen cooking. I can, I won't feel rushed doing it or tired doing it. So I'll figure that out. And yeah, I'm just taking like a little 5-minute breather on my own. Well, it's been longer than 5 minutes, but just so I can kind of decompress and then get my thoughts together so I can go down and do some more work. And then go get the boomer and come home and just play a little bit before I end up going to bed, because it's just been one of those days where I'm just like exhausted already. I mean, my face is, my makeup is probably all smeared off my face already just from me being like, oh my God, I can't believe this day. But anyways, that's the end of my venting session, and I will get back to being productive. Okay, so I am going to get dinner started already. Gosh, I'm looking at myself now in this better light, and I'm like a mess. Whatever, it is what it is. Okay, so I am going to make the chicken Parmesan bake tonight. However, this is when I was going to use the zucchini noodles, but I guess I didn't read the amount that I needed because I didn't order enough zucchini noodles. So I am just going to end up using some fettuccine noodles. So I got to cook these. I got to prepare these, and then I'll be able to do the rest. So it's perfect time because it's only 5 o'clock now. So by the time this is done and then the whole dinner is done, it'll be, time to eat. Once I make this, then the rest of it is only going to be about 20 minutes. So I'm going to get this going, and then once this is done, I'll come back to show you me putting together the rest of the ingredients. Okay, so I've got my noodles already done, and I added olive oil, garlic powder, salt, and pepper. And now I'm going to add my chicken that I made yesterday. That's all cubed up. And I'm putting this in my cast iron skillet because this whole thing is going to go in the oven. So let me spread that out. And then I'm going to add the red sauce that I made yesterday on top of that. I don't even remember what is in this, but crushed tomatoes and then other spiced seasonings. So I'm going to add that to it. And then I have my pork rinds that I crushed up, and then to this I added dried parsley, and shredded Parmesan. I'll just put that right on top. Kind of bummed that I didn't have enough zucchini noodles, but I'm sure when I start eating it, I'm gonna be over that. Okay, so now I'm just gonna bake it for 20 minutes and then it'll be ready. All right, so this is what we got. I forgot to record before I started serving, so let's cross our fingers and hope it's good. It smells really good, so hopefully everyone likes it. All right, guys, so dinner is over. Kitchen has been cleaned up. I am ready to call it a night, but before I do, I need to do my friend's advent calendar, and then I'll give you a recap of the coffee that I had today. I think I mentioned earlier that I was drinking, it's French vanilla, and really and truly, I couldn't even really taste a flavor in it. It didn't really have much of a flavor, but now I'm ending my night with some peppermint tea. So I'm letting that steep a little bit. So let's see, today is the 15th. And the 15th is right here. So let's see what's in here. Another gift tag. Oh, you're the Monica to my Rachel. That's cute. Little to from with the frame. I need to hang on to these. I'm collecting them right back over here so I can make sure I use them, because otherwise if I forget that I have them, then I just won't even use them. So anyways, that is a night. Thank you so much. Thank you for letting me vent a little bit about my work day as well. Sometimes you just have those days, and but again, like I said, it was nice talking to my friends, but it's also nice kind of like getting it out here also with you, and I really do appreciate it. So thank you so very much for watching and for joining me. If you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button. I am uploading videos every day until Christmas, and then including my Plan With Me videos that I will continue to do as well. So hopefully you will stick along for all of those things, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Thanks. Good night.